Hi, class. So my name is Danielle Valenzuela, and I am a criminal justice major. The title of my PowerPoint is The Association of Work Incentives and Happiness. So for my literature review, the 3 quotes that I found were in 2011, Wilde wanted to know if employees who drew up higher salaries felt happier in their work life and in their personal life. The conclusion that was drawn up was happiness and their income is a short-lived euphoria because money comes and money goes. In 2018, free money was given out to poverty households in a place called Zambia, which is in Africa. And the experiment was giving money out, basically free money out to single mothers who had children, and they were able to provide for their children. They were able to give them food, water, that type of thing. So in conclusion, they did feel happier with more money because money was not a common thing where they lived. So in 2016, another experiment was conducted, and they were trying to find out if the balance in your bank account can buy happiness. If it can buy happiness. The reason they wanted to know this was, what does the balance in your bank account, why would it make you happy? So the more money people had, the happier they were. My hypothesis is a person's happiness is dependent on money. A work incentive, which is my independent variable, is likely to cause happiness, which would be my dependent variable in a person. And their stress will decrease. The reason that I chose this hypothesis and wanted to test it is because at my workplace, I do get work incentives. I mean, they really just vary, and it does make me happy. This is a positive relationship because when my independent variable is increasing, my dependent variable is also decreasing. When it came down to the survey, 4 people actually participated. I interviewed one person in order to collect data on my hypothesis. So a few interesting findings were that 75% of my participants were actually female, and the females that did participate, they did say they all worked, and they all felt like when they did receive a work incentive that they were happier because they had extra money. And not only did they have extra money, but their money didn't have to go straight to bills. 25% of my participants did not work, and 25% of my participants had children, which was interesting because my average ages for my survey were like mid-20s. The person that I did interview, she was in her early 30s, and she did have 2 children. But what she reported was that when she did get work bonuses, she felt happy because she was able to save money and give her children more opportunities and provide more for her family, which decreased her stress because she had extra spending money where she got to spread it out and make other people happy besides herself. So the biggest limitation to my study was that I wasn't able to test my hypothesis. If I were to give out my experiment, the best way would be to test my hypothesis, but it was probably going to be too expensive anyways. For future researchers, I would advise you to have as many articles that you have, maybe minimum 10. I believe I had like 5. but the more the better information you have to get feedback on. Make sure that your experiment does get funded and does get approved by the IRB in order to conduct your experiment. Thank you.